Support WrestleTalk!
Give us a subscribe.
Braun Strowman is out with injury for 6 months, stuff on a pole matches are back, and did you think you could handle the golden truth? Not even the golden truth can handle the golden truth. I'm Oli Davis and this is the 15th of May 2017 edition of Monday Night Raw in about 4 minutes. Kurt Angle opened the show revealing Braun Strowman will be out with injury for up to 6 months, which reportedly appears to be untrue. It's reportedly damn untrue. Watch the WrestleTalk news for more on that. But who's going to have the balls to face Brock Lesnar in his place? Kurt actually said balls here, presumably because Great Balls of Fire is still an actual name for a pay-per-view. To test the Raw roster's testicular fortitude, Angle announced Extreme Rules will have a fatal 5-way #1 contenders match, with Seth Rollins, Samoa Joe, Bray Wyatt, Finn Balor and Roman Reigns. After the usual copy and paste, everyone interrupts each other's promo guff, Angle made Seth Rollins versus Bray Wyatt and Roman Reigns versus Finn Balor for later that night. Jeff Hardy beat Sheamus in a pretty decent short match, but the finish was botched. Matt Hardy needed a second brogue kick to knock him off the apron when the first one completely missed. I'm into the heel Sheamus versus babyface Hardy's feud, but it's going to get repetitive very fast if they keep facing each other in singles matches. Speaking of botched finishes, WWE admirably turned Alicia Fox's accidentally raised shoulder from last week into a rematch against Sasha Banks, which Fox inexplicably won with a scissor kick. The Sasha Banks, who's been built as one of WWE's 2 leading female wrestlers, got beaten clean in just 4 minutes by a booking afterthought. After playing warring co-general managers on Raw last week, The Miz took on Dean Ambrose for the Intercontinental Championship in a really good TV title match, complete with near falls and Maurice interference. The masterstroke, however, was the finish. With the referee distracted, The Miz went for a low blow, which Ambrose caught. Incensed that Miz went for his Great Balls of Fire, Dean straight up kicked Miz in the dick. That's very good booking of Ambrose's lunatic babyface character, making him look like an impassioned badass rather than a goofy chump. Kurt booked an Extreme Rules rematch because of the dirty finish. Bayley and Alexa Bliss also started building to their Extreme Rules rematch, with the goddess attacking Bayley with a kendo stick, which obviously means a street fight, right? Get out the denim jeans, ladies. Wait, no, Kurt Angle just made it a kendo stick on a pole match. Vince Russo would be proud. Austin Aries and Neville also have a rematch at Extreme Rules, but it was a beach ball getting most of the crowd heat here. Beach Ballermania 20, CM Punk heckling, and then, very unfairly for this match, a "This is boring" chant. The excellent TJP won, pinning Jack Gallagher after a detonation kick. I want to see a secondary cruiserweight feud with TJP and Gallagher at Extreme Rules 2. After rematch build, Finn Balor versus Roman Reigns felt incredibly fresh, with the two only colliding once before last July. They had a cracking match, playing up the big man, small man dynamic Reigns has been using throughout his Braun Strowman feud, with him now taking the reverse role. The only down note was the result. Finn losing when he needed a win far more than Roman, especially because Reigns already had an out, still heavily selling his left shoulder. The Golden Truth came out for their match against Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, with R-Truth doing his usual "What's Up" rap, when Goldust turned on his longtime partner from out of nowhere. I actually gasped out loud. I haven't been this emotionally affected by a Raw angle since February's Festival of Friendship. I didn't know I cared so much. Titus O'Neil continued the surprisingly entertaining low mid-card filler, being forced to wrestle Big Cass in his very expensive suit. The most intriguing part, however, was Apollo Crews giving Enzo Amore an enziguri afterwards, hinting at a Crews O'Neil heel tag team. After 2 very good matches earlier in the night, the main event unfortunately failed to deliver. Seth Rollins and Bray Wyatt seemed to be just going through the motions at the end of Raw's 3rd hour. Rollins got the DQ win when Samoa Joe attacked him for the 18th week in a row. Joe and Bray beat down Seth, and then Wyatt turned on Joe as well. So that was this week's Raw in about 4 minutes. Here's the usual ratings recap from top to bottom: in awe, core, average, poor, and bore. I'll reveal my rating very shortly, but first, vote in the poll above my head to give yours. I'll announce the results in tomorrow's WrestleTalk news. After last week's lame duck show, WWE was able to satisfyingly redirect its main event picture, set up the majority of the Extreme Rules card, and most importantly for enjoying the actual episode, put on two very good matches with Roman Reigns versus Finn Balor and The Miz versus Dean Ambrose. It wasn't perfect, with Banks inexplicably being jobbed out to Alicia Fox and the Shimaro Hardys feud losing its momentum, but overall, so much better than last Monday in London. This week's Raw is average. Randy Orton, TJP, Bubba Ray Dudley and more have clashed on Twitter, and the weekend saw some major Bullet Club news. Click the videos to the left to find out the faction's newest member, press subscribe and support WrestleTalk on Patreon. I've been Oli Davis and that was wrestling.